Hey everyone, it's a beautiful 80 degrees out today. It's November 1st, and I know I haven't done a video in a while. I've been extremely busy, and there's a preview of why. But I wanted to get caught up on the trailer restoration here, and where I'm at. I know I got like a ton of wood here, more than I need. But yeah, I got that boxed out, and I'm going to do the same to the other corners. Really try to make this thing as sturdy as possible. Unfortunately, the spring broke. I know you're not really supposed to weld on the spring, but I did it anyway. And there were some other issues. This axle was pulled back. All this stuff, I had no idea. I have a pretty good idea of when this broke. It's probably the same time I don't know how well the camera will pick it up, but this piece of steel has a pretty good bend in it. Amazingly enough, the welds didn't break, and somehow it like stretched it. But I'll throw a picture in of how the trailer used to look, and you'll see why. And that was before I added these braces to help support it. But anyway, one other thing I noticed, this broke recently. I could tell, you know, by how fresh the metal was. And I went over to the other side to check it out, and lo and behold, this one too, God, I can't even see the camera, it's so hard for me. Yeah, lo and behold, this one was welded as well. Yeah, it's really hard to get in there, but yeah, we can see that one was welded, and interestingly enough, it did not break. So I'm thinking, for the most part, you can get away with welding leaf springs, but I'll find out. Give this a check after it's all finished and been used for a while, and do an update on it. So yeah, I wanted to take a minute here to at least get some footage of it in between after I changed the frame and everything. It should be super sturdy now. Hey everyone, it's November 7th, and for once it isn't sunny and beautiful today. It is, it's like 64 degrees out or so. It's a little warmer than that. It's not too bad. But this is day I don't even know on the trailer, and thought I'd do a quick video, get it caught up, see where we're at. And I'm definitely in the home stretch. I got the trailer pretty much finished here, and I got the tank on it, and I think I'm going to leave it like this so I can hop on it in the back and get to the top to fill it and everything. And just as an afterthought here, just to make it nicer, I'm going to weld these lugs onto the side here so that so it'll make it nice and easy to hook the tie downs to and stuff. So just have to do that, and then I'm gonna grab some 2x4s and chalk it in, you know, wherever I can, and hopefully that'll be it, and the trailer will be finally finished, and that'll be that. So there it is. It's been super long and tedious, so I just want to get caught up on the last few steps here. And yeah, there's the hitch that's welded on. I'm really happy with the way that came out. That thing is definitely on there. I went back and forth whether or not I wanted to go through the trouble of drilling holes and getting some bolts in there. But when I looked at the inside of this piece of steel, it's not actually tubing. It's actually been welded together out of like two pieces of angle and some really thick stock in between there in the corners. Really weird, but it is super sturdy, that's for sure. So Alrighty, yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that, and hopefully I can get these welded on today. And yeah, I'll catch you in the next video. Hey everyone, hopefully this will be one of the last videos for my trailer, and as always, I always like to start out with the temperature. It's, what is it, today's the 12th, it's November 12th, and it is absolutely beautiful today. And let's see, yeah, we're just about 80 degrees, 76 on the Tel-Tru, and it really just started to warm up. It was like 40 degrees this morning, it was pretty cool, but yeah, I'm pretty happy that it's nice out, and just give me a second and we'll cut to the trailer and see that she's all finished. Alrighty, so here it is. I finished up yesterday, and I threw the fittings on, got the valve in there and everything, and as predicted, unfortunately there is a leak. It looks like the bulkhead fitting might leak a little bit, but in between these two bushings, well, in between the bushing and this other fitting, it leaks a little bit too. And ironically enough, when I was doing it, maybe I'll get a picture of it in here, I used the cheap Teflon tape that I don't know if you use Teflon tape a lot, you'll notice there's a difference in certain brands. And I swear to God, almost every time I use that tape, I have a leak with something. And I went back and forth. I learned a while ago, if you have that same kind of problem, this should not leak. There's plenty of tape on here, but it does for whatever reason. Everything is secure, but oh well. The way you fix this, like what you need to do is take it apart and put some silicone on the threads and put it back together, and it pretty much won't leak. So I'll do a video on that later, but I thought I'd throw that in, you know, in case anybody watches this and runs into like a really tough, you know, leak with her water hauling trailer. But for the most part, she's done. You know, I used it last night, and you know, didn't fall apart. Or my ratchet strap here loosened up. It got a little bit tighter when the water came out. I don't really understand that, but the rebar lugs I put in there, the homemade ones, I'm sure they're gonna stretch a little. Next time, I'll catch you guys later. Thanks for watching.